Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Danni Nput, yeah, we back in the mix. Talking toy chaos, yeah, we deep in the fix. From grails to flips, yeah, we calling the hits. One tangent later, it even is this. Shelf full of stories, yeah, we live what we claim. No filter talk, yeah, we saying it plain. Unbox heat, yeah, we changing the game. If it's rare, if it's wild, yeah, we know the name. Danni Nput, yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, we do it like this.
Hey, welcome to Danni Nput Toycast.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What's up?
Not too much, man. Just doing the grind. Like I said earlier, I had the show last night with JJ and TF Addict or TFA. It was awesome. It was fun. Just like I said, just those guys really, just a good experience. Yeah, like I said, TFA's got a new perspective on the whole thing too, so it's just cool to see everyone and hang out with everyone, and then do this show as well. So you've been doing good too?
Yeah, doing good. I'm doing good. Always doing good.
That's good. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get as many streams as I can lately, so it's nice to do this. But I was saying last time, we talked a lot about people watch us later, all good or not, but we were talking about the old stuff. It's kind of has that nostalgia factor, the old stuff. Of course, we love it because it's brings up our childhood and the reason we love toys and all that, right?
Right.
We touched on that quite a bit, and like I said, there's always time to go back and reminisce over old things and show old things, and this podcast could be more dynamic. Well, let's get into it. But we're just getting off the ground right now, and today we wanted to talk about new toy lines that bring us that same kind of joy, or not Transformers aside. This is not for Transformers right now, but hey, Ninja Bill, just new toy lines that get us maybe that same type of excitement. Maybe it's not the exact same, but just that old school love or appreciation to still collect and enjoy the hobby.
Yeah, get you right in those same feelings.
Yeah. There's lots of it. Like I said, I'll be showing a lot of weird stuff today. But I just what about before we show anything, we'll hang out for a bit. But what really got you, feeling that's the newer stuff? What besides obviously, like I said, not Transformers, but what new brands really stick out to you, or brands that you like now that really got you going again, I guess?
So I guess full disclosure, right? So when I sold, I've said this on stream before, I sold most of my Transformers, I think 90% of them, to buy the house that we're living in now. And I was pretty much done. I was out, right? And I was like, okay, whatever. I collected it. It was fun, but whatever. I'm not. It was just I'm not gonna go back and get all that stuff again.
No.
Whatever. I just kind of, it was time to move on, I guess.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. That's what I was thinking. And then I was like, you know what? I got, there was Mafex Superman. I think it was Superman. Maybe Cyborg Superman. It was one of them.
Yeah.
It was one of them. And I was like, I'm just going to order it because I love the Death and Return of Superman. And then when I saw Mafex was doing them, and I was like, okay, just to have a little Cyborg Superman on my desk or something would be kind of cool. And kind of flying, cape in the wind, and old Hank Henshaw fucking all angry and emo.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I got that figure in, I was like, man, this is really cool. So the articulation, the accessories, the cape feels so good. It's quality fabric, it's wired. It's got this poofy shoulder thing going on. It's really badass.
That's cool.
And so that got me into kind of feeling like that bug again. It gave me that that feeling, I guess you could say, from back in the day, I guess, that itch, that good feeling or whatever. And that's where I sit today. That was the reason why I didn't stop collecting, was Mafex, believe it or not. And pretty much ever since then, I've been, you know, a He-Man might come out, like a Mattel He-Man might come out that looks cool, and I'll pick it up. And like Mayfex something or other will come out that I really like. That
You
I'll
still buy
pick
any
up.
wrestling figures or no?
I still buy the elite ones that I like. So
Mhm.
like like Steve Austin come out. I'll buy like Steve Austin or Ric Flair or somebody
Yeah.
like that comes out. And actually, I had I don't know. It may not fit, but I got Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get this on camera because it kind of goes into like what I'm saying. Kind of goes into
Mhm.
the whole show and tell thing. But
Show but don't tell, mommy. Yeah.
all right, I'm back. And it's like right here in the office.
Oh yeah, no worries. Like I
Okay.
said, I'm just being silly, but yeah, no, show and tell.
Okay. So right here is this McFarlane Joker mobile, right?
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, and this is like, I mean, it's going to be out of frame. I don't have a whole lot of maybe. I can scoot back about that much further. So I thought this was cool, man. I found it at Target, and this kind of goes into the same thing, like what we were talking about. It gave me the feeling or whatever. So like when I got this, I was like, "Oh, this is fucking dope, man! Little Joker mobile, and I can, I got like an old DC Direct Harley Quinn that can kind of go with it, and whatever." So when I got it and I got it out of the package, I was so enamored with this thing. Like, still am. I think it's like one of the coolest McFarlane figures, toys, whatever that he's done. I had no interest in really like the Mafex Batman stuff, like outside of like maybe Batman or whatever. So when I got this in the mail, I was like, man, I need fucking Joker to go with him. So I ordered Mafex Joker pretty much like an hour after I got home with this thing. And I was so enamored with this damn Joker mobile. I was like, I put like a Mafex T800 in it, and I took a photo and I sent it to all of my friends, and it was like, get out. He's like looking at Harley Quinn, like in the driver's seat, and he's like, get out. And yeah, man, like, so this whole thing gave me that feeling, this whole setup, I guess, or whatever. And I've said for a while now, like McFarlane scales better with 6-inch lines than he does 7-inch lines. I mean, and this was made for the animated line anyway, so it's like 6-inch, but like his 6-inch animated line is like a little bigger.
Yeah,
like 6.5, 6.25.
Totally.
But like his stuff scales with like a truer 1/6, scales with like that stuff a lot better. So
yeah.
So I ended up making an entire diorama on a shelf because of this one car.
Should have made it bigger, but yeah.
And when I got it on clearance. It was like marked down from like 60 to like 30 or something like that, or whatever it was.
Bad, yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up going home, made an entire diorama, pretty much dedicated to Batman fighting the Joker, and Huntress is in there, and that Harley Quinn, that old DC Direct Harley Quinn is in there, and they're just beating the snot out of each other in this diorama centered around this car. So like this whole car, this one piece ended up becoming like this whole entire thing in my office on a bookshelf. Yeah.
That's neat. That is super neat. Yeah, I know. Like, what was I gonna say? What was it? Let's grab some quickly. But yeah, no, that's cool. Like, that stuff like that, like the new stuff that just kind of gets your attention, like gets your attention, right? Like right away.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like I love I'll grab her maybe. Which one was it? Grab first. But yeah, there's like so many lines. Like it's like I love, like I said, I do love Transformers and stuff, and third party. And not even to bring into this but you know what I mean? Like there's stuff that I still love about those things that bring me joy, but and old vintage stuff, of course. But me, I love that like weird like anime type stuff. It just brings me so much joy. Like I don't know, like I said, it reminds me of a simpler time, like when people like were, I don't know, just reminds me of a more joyful 90s vibe. Yeah, I guess when women were objectified and masculinity was at its peak.
Men were men, and women had big fake tits, and they were blonde.
Yeah, it was the good old days, right? But yeah, like that's what I like. And this company, I absolutely love. I could show a couple for this company right now, I guess. But yeah, the snail shell, like I showed you her, the mummy, right?
Oh, yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, and it's just because, like, yeah, look at it. It's like you said, it's the articulation of it. It's like the joy it can bring you. I know it's like sick joy too, but it's just, but besides the sickness of it, it's just fun, right?
Yeah,
Like the detailing on it is just cool. Like even these, like I know that, but like the detailing of the mummy wrap, right?
yeah.
It comes
She
with
looks
all these faces and they're funny. And like, I'm not even a monsters person. You know what I mean? I'm not a big, like, vampire or mummy, the old classic shows have never really interested me at all. So, I mean, but this just done well. It's blue, it's weird, it's different, right?
Yeah,
It's so
absolutely.
articulated. Snail Shell does a great job. They always come with stands, lots of hands. And yeah, like I said, they're just very different. And the quality is there. Like I've never had one with QC necessarily or anything. Like you got to be careful with them because like they have tiny little pieces that could snap off. For the most part, like yeah, like they're done really well. And I think they've been made to more like just pose a bit and like maybe for some photography if you're into that or whatever, right? But they're more just like to pose and then that's kind of it. But very cool, very fun. And like I said, they just get you going. And the thing is, like this costs like $100 and something bucks. It's worth it though, right? Like
Yeah.
the paint job's immaculate. The freaking the accessories, the box it came with is really cool. Like, yeah, it's just a bunch of cool stuff,
Yeah. I mean, she looks really cool.
Yeah, I know it's fun. Like I said, super fun. Like I said, it's new. And yeah, like it's like I said, it's just like it's different. They're usually always different too. So it's not like you're like when you buy one or a new one that you're getting a. Yeah, I know. You get like it's a different experience, I guess.
Yeah.
And the quality's there. You can feel it. The plastic's great. The paint job's great. I think it's also like the originality of the figure too. Like it's just so out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it plays on the weird anime kind of thing, but it's just like it's just like it's what I like. I don't know. I just always have before and now. Brings everything together for me, and they're fun. Like you get excited when you see them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the paint looks really good on her. The highlights, the lowlights, and everything. She looks really cool, and like that'd be something if I was walking through a store and that would catch my eye. I'd be like, "Oh, that's fucking cool! I'm getting it."
Yeah, yeah. And do you have another one like that? Because the other ones just show that are kind of similar, but these are the snail shell ones. So I'll show like another one quickly, so because they do a different style, but they're the same brand, so you can kind of see the yeah, this is like the church one or whatever, right?
Okay.
But like, yeah, I know it's weird, right? But like, it's very, yeah. But like, the quality's there, man. Like, even just the face, which you can see more, it's really cute, right? And yeah, like I said, this like the joints you kind of see a bit on them, but I mean, they're really good. They come with lots of accessories, and like I said, this one's like a church, like nun lady. Like they have so many different vibes, but they're all very like the same stands. They just, yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I know. The quality, child. It's like it's out there, this figure, right? But it's just fun. It's supposed to be fun at the end of the day. And collecting this, like I said, it makes me happy. You know what I mean? Not in the sickest way, but it just brings me joy. I'm like, I remember the good old when people wanted to have fun,
Yeah, like oddball stuff, man.
Yeah, it's oddball. I know Bart's always laughing at me, right? But it's like I don't know. I'm collecting it, so it's just fun. And like I said, I love this brand. It's called Snail Shell. Some of them I can't even pronounce the name of, but Snail Shell, a Japanese company, right? But it's like at least like the name, like it's easy for everyone to say. I think that does help because I've got really cool other anime figures, and I could not pronounce the name worth anything. I think it helps. Because you search, you easily find. They do so many different ones, right?
Right.
Yeah, they're just fun. But yeah, what do you got up next, my friend?
So, here we go. I'm gonna throw this out there. So here lately, there's a bunch of comic books that have been kind of coming out that have been just off the wall, like ideas, right? So
yeah,
this one is called Hell of a Ring, and it's based on there's a story going around that came out last year that Wolverine got possessed by the spirit of vengeance and had like the power of Ghost Rider and stuff, and now his son Dakin or Dawkin, whichever, now has the ghost, the spirit of vengeance, whatever, right? So now he's the Helvering, but like those first few issues is about Wolverine having it. So this figure is based on that. And when I read the story, when I first read the story, I was like, holy shit, somebody needs to make that a reality. And
yeah,
in CT Toys, they do like Mafex knockoffs and stuff, and Hasbro actually made one as well, in their Marvel Legends line. And I was like, yeah, day one. I was like, done, give it to me. I bought it. It was no questions asked. Like
Marvel Legends one, right?
Huh?
Is that the Marvel Legends one or no?
No, this is the CT Toys one.
Okay.
This one came with an extra set of claws for their Tiger Stripe Wolverine. So instead of having like these really long claws, he can kind of have like some curved, like shorter curved ones for the Tiger suit.
Noisy. Yeah, that's cool, man. That looks sick. I think Bart had the Marvel Legends one, but I still like it. That character in general is freaking damn cool.
Yeah, it's just one of those like weird oddball crossovers where I was like, what? Okay, as soon as a figure gets made, I'm getting a figure. Like that's done.
That's sick.
Yeah,
that looks really cool. Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, no, that's fun. Hell Wolverine. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, me too. Like, I think we talked about the other day. Like, I was saying, like, I sold a lot of my Marvel Legends. I still like a lot of Marvel Legends. I'm gonna show one off that I really like. But yeah, like I said, I kept just my basically just some of the girls and most of the Spider-Man. Hey Ma. The Ben Reilly Clone Saga stuff and Venoms and all that, right? Because you know what, I did like the Moffics. I know we've talked about before some of the different ways they draw Spider-Man, different times. I kind of like them. I do like some of the buck, I guess, on some of the Marvel Legends, like the bulkier look, even if it's not accurate, just like some of it more, right? But and they don't. The thing is, I like those Moffics too. I did like my Carnage and Venom, but dude, will they ever do what's his name? We talked about Yellow Phage. The thing is, I wish they just put him out faster, but
they did. Marvel Legends did a Phage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I like Marvel Legends, because at least you can kind of they keep, it takes a while, but sometimes you usually get the figure, right?
Yeah, and it's Marvel Legends. Well, in Marvel Legends, in terms of character depth, they've got if you want to see how deep the characters go, just look at their latest live stream from yesterday.
Yeah, right? I know. There's got some good stuff coming out, actually. I'm stoked on that girl with Spider-Man. That one looks cool.
Oh, the Luna Ice or whatever. Yeah. Marvel Rivals. I will say this: if Mafex they got a bad habit of showing figures, and then you have to wait for forever and a day, and then they throw rumors out there there's been a rumored Mafex Archangel from the X-Men for years now, and I'm like, come on, man, just let's go, let's get it done.
yeah, even I can I'll bring it up later, but I'll actually bring it up later. But yeah, it's multiple lines do that. Now I did want to show this Marvel Legend because I am happy with her. They did a really good job on this Psylocke.
But yeah, she's super thick.
Yeah, she's thick, right? She just I know even the bust part's a little better than they usually do, and then she's just wah, wah, wah. But yeah, it's just they actually did this style of body on her is perfect, and it's harder to see on here, but the detailing in the face is actually pretty nice. And when you pose her, I know you're more you do the more dramatic posing and all that, but if you do that with her, she looks great. And the face is just nice, especially when you compare it. I had the old one too, right? So yeah, they did a good job, and the joints are definitely pretty stiff. It doesn't have any of that. Yeah, this figure doesn't have any of that gummy feeling.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Remember how gummy some of those were? I think I opened that Moon Knight and his leg just fell off. Right. So it was just so gummy, but yeah, she's good. She's got her injections, obviously. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, she's good, child. She's good to go. But yeah, like I said, yeah, they're kind of they're not too much to them still. The paint job, but the face like the highlighting on the face hard to see here, but like camera just does not want to.
I will say, like, when
pretty
Hasbro, that figure is
it.
proof that when Hasbro wants to really dial in, they can.
Yeah, like you said, like lots of shit. Like I even got some other stuff lately that just wasn't as good, and I like pre-ordered it and went to the store to get it, and I like looked at it, I was like, no, it's not it. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, like they actually did a good job. So
Right.
like they do, like when they do. There's lots of hit or misses, but like this is very important, like how they did it. Like the body shape is better, like more female, and then the face paint and all that is pretty damn good. So
see, it's weird because like that Psylocke is, in terms of like design and stuff, is very accurate to the game in terms of like her figure, like her female figure or whatever.
yeah,
in that game, she's pretty thick in that game, right?
yeah, she's bigger, right? Like she's kind of buffer but thick, like still. Yeah, that's what I mean. The game, like, yeah, they did a good job, like emulating that or trying to.
Yeah,
right? More than they normally do. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's. Hey, sir, what is Cell Grievance? I noticed in your title that you're wearing CM Punk's taped up hands. Are you watching this? No, man, I'm not. No. I'll probably catch like recaps and stuff on it, but definitely going for CM Punk over Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's this weekend, right?
Yeah, that's this weekend. But yeah, that Psylocke's done really good. I'm really curious because SH Figure Arts announced theirs, and I'm like,
what did I have? I had that other one that was like really high, and it was like going for hundreds at one point. You know that one?
Yeah.
Like, dude, but you know what? That one, it's cool, but the joints are so exposed on it, because I think it's a little older, that one, but the new one I think they'll probably be pretty good too, right?
Yeah, and the Gamerverse Wolverine for the Marvel Legends line and that Psylocke, SH Figure Arts has a hell of a hill to climb, man, to beat those figures.
I think I have that. The video game Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
I have that. Yeah, he's sick too. I'll show him. It's the same thing, like same line. I had the Venom. I know you didn't like the Venom as much, like the blue Venom, I don't think, but
I like the blue Venom. I did like it, but my only issue is that it's not Marvel versus Capcom accurate.
Yeah, accurate. Yeah, but just the style of it's cool and different, and it adds to the Venom. But yeah, this Wolverine goes, hey, because it's so chunky. Like,
yeah, he's super chunky. He's super stout. Like he's a little too big. And I don't mean like in terms of Wolverine, he's just a little too big, and for the game and stuff. Like, but
the proportions are slightly off. I did notice that. That's why I was like, I didn't want him at first. It's like, dude, he almost looks like too jacked up on steroids. But you know what? I got rid of my other Wolverines. I kept him, and yeah, like when you said you have him pose a little better in different styles, he actually doesn't do bad. But yeah, he is slightly on the bulkier side, but it's still like the mask or whatever, the cowl, like so high, and the claws, pretty cool, right?
See, and I think what would really be cool if they, because he came in a 2-pack with Silver Samurai, right?
Yeah.
And Silver Samurai got his throwing star thing, projectile thing. But what I think would have been really cool for him is if he had like a mask that was down, and then like a Wolverine, like a Logan head, and then had a speech bubble that says rookie. Like his victory pose. You could recreate his victory pose. That would have been cool. But but yeah, that one's a really good Wolverine.
The Venom's cool in its own way, but yeah, it doesn't really look like the game, right? But it's
it's the problem with that one is the alternate head is not accurate to the transformation in the game. That's my only problem with that figure. It's a great Venom figure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is one of my favorite, like for the just even the different, like in the blue, right, and stuff. Like it's just very cool. Yeah, I like it. The green saliva and the blue, and like I fit him in with my other symbiotes and a regular Venom. Like he's with the Foundation guys and the regular Venom, but like it's cool. Like it just has this like like it kind of gives you that vibe, a little different. But hey, E-Man, what's up? E-Man. I was at a doctor's appointment. I put in the chat or whatever a while ago in the E-Man's thing. It was like, it said E-Man was next in the waiting room. It's like, what the hell?
They're listening to you.
Yeah, that's funny. Hey, what's up, Web? Hope all's good. Yeah, we're doing good. yeah. Like I said, this is all for one show right now. But like, yeah, these guys too with Psylocke. Like I got rid of a lot of Marvel Legends. I kept this. Captain America's all right too, but
yeah, that Captain America from that 2-pack's probably the best one that they've done.
yeah,
And it
that's
looks
what I
like
thought.
And it looks like they're using that same buck for their new U.S. agent that's coming out, their ForceWorks U.S. agent that they announced yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I think don't worry. Funny. Getting line player. No, just kidding. But yeah, I know it's a yeah. I got them there too. But I won't show them. But yeah, that's cool. What do you got next, my friend?
So we'll stay on the topic. It's kind of crazy, like how our brain kind
I
of
know.
worked with this. So this is the SH Figure Arts Gamerverse Cyclops, and he's all in his Jim Lee outfit and everything.
Oh,
I like this figure a lot, and I even have there's an upgrade peg that makes him taller that goes in between the torso and the stomach.
Oh, that's cool.
So now the peg makes this figure as tall as the Mafex Cyclops.
Okay, yes.
So if you're looking for, if you're like, trying to fight scale, and the Marvel Legends one might be a little too tall for you, the Mafex, but you like this one, but the Mafex you don't really like the design, but do whatever. Get the upgraded peg, and then there's a knockoff of this coming that's supposed to be taller too. So, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Which one? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that one's cool. You know what is that's the you know what's so bad about that one they did for Marvel Legends that Psylocke? When you bend his elbows, they're horrible. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's that Marvel Legends one. Like, he's on like the retro carded pack. I think they put him in a new 2-pack. But when you bend his elbow, it looks like it's like in another dimension.
Oh my god, no! I'll have to look at.
Yeah, it's so bad. Yeah, that guy is great.
Yeah, he's really good, and that and the upgraded joint. The upgraded joint allows more articulation than what was originally there, like back and forth, and
yeah.
So
no, I love Cyclops. He's so like he hasn't got his great due in time, like he's had all right people play him, but just the character in general, like hasn't,
Yeah, I mean, Cyclops isn't a top tier really in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
No.
But I mean, he does have a lot of good combos, and like his cyclone kick and his massive optic blast and all that stuff. So
yeah, he's great, man. Like he that is sick. Now I gotta grab a couple guys here, but oh shit. Almost knocked everything over.
But yeah, so for me, as of right now, I'm not one of those upgrade guys or whatever, but this will probably be the last Jim Lee Cyclops that I get for years, because I mean, this is
but they don't even have more coming out, do they, right now, or what?
I don't think so. I mean, there's some leak list, something or other going around, but I don't know what Cyclops is, what costume that's supposed to be or what.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is it right here. He's got all of his blast effects and stuff. Now the knockoff that's coming out is supposed to be, it looks like it's going to have an alternate head where he's got like his ruby quartz sunglasses and stuff.
Oh, that's sick.
And like have a down mask and stuff. So if you don't have this one, maybe wait until the Mustang Toys KO of this comes out, watch a few reviews, some comparisons, and then decide which one to get. But yeah, like I said, if you get this one, definitely going to need to get that upgraded peg, and that peg's like $1 on eBay. It's not $1 plus shipping. It's nothing crazy.
That's sick, man. That's cool. That is cool. Now let's talk about what I was going to say earlier about people, some companies that this thing doesn't even have that many characters. I'd say Dragon Ball Z, like there's lots of characters in Dragon Ball and Super and all that. Don't get me wrong, but at the rate they put them up for SH Figure Arts, or like then they hold back figures and they go to like $300. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, I wish they would put out more. But this one I got for Christmas from Bart, so the cooler, and he's just too cool, man.
Dude, that's so big and beefy. I love it.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's cooler than me, you know. But yeah, he's just like looks like the Shredder, right? You always remember me of the Shredder.
Oh, Shredder.
The Shredder, Super Shredder, Ultimate Super Shredder. But yeah, no, he's great, man. I love Cooler as a character. I love him. I also have the statue of Cooler. But yeah, I love Cooler in this form. I showed you that. Remember that custom that guy did on eBay for like $500. Like they'll hopefully do him one day in SH Figure Arts. But I love this form as well. But yeah, I love the original Cooler form as well because it's like a built bulkier Frieza in a way. But this figures are great, man. Like yeah, you can like move it a lot and show a lot of joints and stuff, but I mean it's a simple type of character, but it's very cool. No doubt, right?
Yeah, one of those figures I'd love to get a hold of was what's his name? I'm brain farting his name. The villain from the Tree of Might. He looks like Goku, but he's like really jacked.
Oh yeah, what is that guy's name?
Turles.
Turles. Yeah, will they ever do him? I hope so. Did they do him?
They did do him. They did him, and he was like a exclusive somewhere, and and he was like 150, almost $200 or something, like brand new. And I was like, oh
yeah. I'll show you one thing in a sec. But yeah, I showed you him before. I got Goku's for days, and the other guys, like we've seen them all. But the Goku Black is pretty hype.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know I do love Samzu or is it whatever how you say it,
Abzu or something.
Yeah, I don't mind him like when he gets all like that like religious halo thing on him and stuff. It's pretty cool in the show. And like I'm not I love Z the most, and I love the old school Z, like every episode version more than anything too. But I mean Super has its place in time. Yeah, you know, I mean when it gets going in times, this arc is better than I thought when I rewatched it too, because like that Jurin arc just goes on way too long. That tournament, oh my
dude
God.
That arc has that one thing that stands out to me, and it's just like, you know, where Goku's like, where you find out Goku's never kissed Chi-Chi, he doesn't know what a kiss is, and I was like, get out of here, dude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Who wrote that?
Yeah, I don't know. And that Jurin thing, man, it goes on way too long, like way too long. And then this Android 22, remember I told you on her, I finally found her a good deal on her.
Nice.
So she's sick, right? And you can see for scale, like her and Cooler. I pretend they're like together. But yeah, like look at that scale, right?
Oh, your heart's so cold.
You're so cool. Oh, I love you, baby. But yeah, let's rub our tails together, darling.
Well, Glavin.
And then I want to show you this. Oh God, I don't want to show my body. Reach it, but look how much this was at the. I got this on credit, but look how much this was. You see that?
240.
Yeah. Don't worry, I did not spend that. I traded in a lot of repaint Transformers, and like now they'll probably reissue her next week, right? But
yeah, right.
He's fucking sick, and this is I think this is the old version box where they had the other paint scheme, like a little bit better paint, even.
How well does her legs move with that skirt?
Yeah, I mean, you can get right in there, but I mean, pretty good. Okay. The skirt's rubbery enough, so yeah, you can get some pretty good poses still. Okay. You know, good enough. I think when she was in this too, like, yeah, I guess she was kicking Vegeta. Oh, it's got the slit too, so that helps. Good. Yeah, both sides kind of have that actually.
Okay, so she can like break Vegeta's arm.
Yeah, still do the kick, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had to get it because like I've seen it there. Like every time we go to Vancouver and go to the toy show, on the way back, she's in there, and I'm not going to spend $300 on a figure, right? Like that price in this place is outrageous at times, right? But I mean, some stuff is priced accordingly, but this was just out to lunch. But got her. That's the last thing I'll show now. But yeah, got her. I was super stoked. Like I said, I traded in a bunch of like Transformer stuff, and it was just like we were talking about the other day, just like all the other stuff, like the some of the Prime, like the new versions of the Prime figures, and just so many repaints, like jazzes for days, right?
Right.
I'd rather have this one figure than 5 on my shelf getting me enjoyment than 5 jazzes under my bed, you know.
That's kind of where I'm at now. I just want like the one figure that I can feel like is the definitive version of the character that I like, and just enjoy that figure instead of having, like 17 Optimus Primes or 36, Thor or whatever, Batman, whatever,
And I can understand for one figure or something, because like this other girl I got tons of her, like cheap figures, right? $30. But like, you know, some people still want a couple sound waves, sure. But like when you got like 10 sound waves, 10 Galvatrons, 10 Jazzes all under a bed, it's just like, dude, what?
Yeah, I get that. I mean, if you genuinely love a character, it's one
Do
thing.
it. Yeah,
you know?
yeah, like I said, like I have lots of one character, but I have them on display, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Hey
Joe Prime.
Yeah, hey Joe Prime, what's up? Yeah, and like I said, like it's nothing bad. I don't, like we were talking about, I have my age, or you know, I'm keeping my new versions of animated, my old ones, of course. I love animated, but like Prime just has nothing for me. Like I'm not saying it's bad in any way, but just like I don't need the Prime figures, because I don't need if they reissue every new Prime figure, like from the Prime series, like I don't want that. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's just like, you know, it's cool and all, some of the designs are all right, but it's like this doesn't mean anything to me. And like I said, I'd rather have, you know, I love the Android 18s or 18. I love the Androids. I love, and yeah, it does its job. It's up on the shelf. I can see it, and yeah. What do you got? You got something else?
So this will be the last one that I got. It's kind of a little off the beaten path, right? So if you guys, I have a short that kind of shows this figure. This is a custom Electro that I made.
Oh yeah.
And this is kind of where I guess like enjoy collecting or whatever, where this has come for me now is like I really have been enjoying making customs more so than I have really ever, I guess you might say. So what I'm trying to do now is take a lot of the toys that I grew up with and kind of do like a modern day interpretation of them, like this Electro.
Yeah.
This one's based on the old Toy Biz Spider, or was it Web Wars or whatever toy.
Oh
Electro.
yeah, that one was cool. I had that as a kid.
So like it reuses. So I ordered the original figure and I kit bashed, and this is a Marvel Legends Havoc.
Oh yeah.
And so I kit bashed the Marvel Legends Havoc with the original Toy Biz figure.
Yeah.
So that's where the mask comes from. That's where the boots, the shin, like these right here, that's where that comes from. That's where the gun comes from. That's where the backpack here comes from. Like the gauntlets are from an Age of Apocalypse Magneto, Marvel Legends Magneto. But the gun I made magnetic, so it kind of sits. There's the magnet right there.
Yeah.
Cool. And it clips in, like there's the other magnet. But what I did was I made this a removable hand. So he's got like alternate hands that, you know, as well. So like there's the hand for the other side.
Yep.
For I dropped it. For like this. And these are like just repainted hands from like the Miles Gamerverse Miles.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is what I've been really, in terms of like collecting and collection or whatever, right? Like this has been kind of what I've been enjoying as well, is just like I've always enjoyed customs, but like I get like doing the updates.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't really see anybody updating that version of Electro, like that figure. And you know, giving him like the gun again and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, just doing like really oddball updates and just kind of adding to the collection that way, and just having a blast doing it.
Yeah, what was your first? When did you do your first custom?
When?
Yeah,
so, it's funny you say that. Hold on. So the first custom that I did that was like an actual, like you could call custom.
Yeah.
Is this Electro.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I did remember you telling me that a long time ago, actually.
So I did this custom. I was like 21, 22 or something. And the Electro that Toy Biz had made had gone way up in price. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not spending like $100 on a action figure when like these are like 10 brand new. So this figure has a little bit of DNA from this figure. So this figure is a Toy Biz Marvel Legends Havoc that uses the old Toy Biz Electro mask.
Yeah.
And I use like different paints, like all the paint is brushed on, it's not thinned out, like Testors model paint and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like I use like Iceman's hand over here to make it look like he was kind of charging up, like Toy Biz Iceman. So like this is the first custom that I really did, and this one, it was kind of like me revisiting this one. That's why I chose the base body of Marvel Legends Havoc, which is the Hasbro Havoc, not the Toy Biz Havoc. Because I really wanted to basically do this entire figure over again. So this one's Havoc, that one's Havoc. That one's got butterflies, this one had butterflies. The only thing I need to do on this one is find like some articulated toes, because this one has articulated toes. So I just need to find some articulated feet to go on this one and, paint them gold or whatever. But yeah, so this is the first, I guess, custom, whatever you want to call it.
That's cool.
That I did. So yeah, that's it.
That's sick. That's cool. Yeah, let's show these guys. I'm misgendering everyone. I'm just kidding. No, let's show these guys off. But this is the last one too for me. But these ones, like, yeah, it's not supposed to be repetitive, but these are a bigger scale than the other figures I showed. And I absolutely love these. Like, I know I love the other anime ones, but these ones are like, these just do it for me. They're huge. Like, they're massive.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they're like rubbery, like a real sex doll type body, right? Or your girlfriend today. But yeah, it's like, yeah, no, they're just something about them. Like, they're just so cool. Like, they got all the mechanical stuff. These stands, actually, you can put all the pieces into the stands.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they're just cute. They're just adorable.
There was a third-party Transformers company, I think, that did that, didn't they? You put like their guns and stuff in their stand. I don't remember.
Yeah, and they've been around for a while. Like this, I can't remember the name of this company. It's so hard to say, but I got a couple showing them a different one. But they're just like I said, these ones are a little more because like this part's like actually like I said, that weird silicone feeling.
Yeah,
on the side, rubbery, but like it's not even just the sexualization of the toy. It's like it's just the cool mechanical bunny and like look, you know what I mean? There's just so much detail going, and this wasn't like an extremely expensive figure, right?
Right.
It wasn't like where's that other figure I had or one of the other snail shells I'll grab you because snail like drop a piece because I've showed you the snail shell drill before. It's just for scale, so you can see the scale of it, right? So those are like the snail shells I was showing earlier. Jeez. I know. I think I showed you her before, right? When I got her.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, like this is for the scaling and not the breast scale, but just the size in general, right? But yeah, she's cool. Let me get the other one I got quickly. This one's a little like not as good, but I still bought it to support it. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, she's cute. I like her.
Yeah, she's kind of a little different, a little less techy. But I was like, yeah, it's like I think they had them go. I got that one first, and then this one actually was on sale on Big Bad. I got these all off Big Bad at the time, so
nice.
You can get from other sites too, but I mean, Big Bad is pretty good. They usually get them in. Now, this one, the other one I have to show before we go wrap the toy part up is this one. She's really cool. She's one of my favorites that I have. She's like a cat girl.
Oh, she's neat. Yeah,
a little super skinny, but like it's just super cool. Like it looks a little stranger on camera, but yeah, it's fun. Like
she needs some milk.
I know she needs milk. But yeah, like it's just they're so fun. Like I said, she's got the silicone body as well, so a little bigger figure. But yeah, they're just like it's just cool, man. They just bring me so much joy. And like I said, I still like, you know what I mean? Open to Marvel Legends or Transformer, it brings me joy and it's fun and neat and you can play with it a bit more and enjoy the toy. But something like these guys, like they're just like a spectacle, you know, they're cool to have on display, right?
Right.
Especially her. I love her. She's great. They're all great, but they just bring you like that extra oomph, you know, and it's like you see where your money's at, you know, when you buy them, so you don't feel bad, right?
Right.
Like I said, I got tons more of that stuff. It gets repetitive after a while, but you know, that's what I like. And like I said, I love the SH figure arts. Tons of stuff like that. You know, I'm still in the zone and still looking for more of that stuff as we go, right?
Yeah, I mean, I totally get it. Like, I can sit here and show like 900 Mafex figures at this point, right?
Yeah, I know. It's like it is what it is. There's other times for it. Like this podcast, you know, we'll definitely dive into what we still like because we could do like, you know, new stuff that we get. We could do a pickup stick. And this show isn't supposed to be like, oh, look what I have. I'm so great. It's not about that. It's just about like the appreciation of the collecting, why we still do it, because there's so much drama and hate on stuff. And yeah, there's good, you got to be critical for sure of some things and companies. Don't get me wrong, but it's nice to enjoy, like why we used to as a kid, or why we, still do the hobby that we love, was the enjoyment of it, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's what this podcast is about. And like I said, it's just getting off the ground. We'll have more segments and stuff and get more into it. But yeah, like I'm having fun. It's fun to show this stuff off and like, yeah, see your stuff and learn more about you and your collecting habits and what you've done. Like you said, the custom stuff. I have your custom over there. Still the Seeker, like, great job, right? So it's just cool overall.
What'd you name that Seeker? I don't remember.
I did have a name for it. I think I forgot, to tell you the truth, but like I think I called her something Pinky or something ridiculous. Like,
I mean that Seeker's like black and pink.
I think it was like saying, I've had it in a video saying something once, but I'm one of those people, like I love it. Like I just like I don't really do my own. I'm not one of those big headcanon people. I just love what I love, but.
Right.
I think you had a name for her too at one point, but
I did name her something. I don't remember. I haven't told you what the name was.
Did you?
I don't remember what I
know. I forget too, and then I think I was like gonna keep that name, but then I forgot because well, Art always thinks it's like he gets like see it one night and he's like, well, what's that? And I'm like, dude, I've told you like 10 times. Nput made it. It's like, always thinks it's like an actual figure, right?
Yeah, because it just kind of blends in, right?
I'm gonna grab it. Yeah, hold on.
I wonder. I'm looking through my videos right now. I'm gonna see if I did like a custom showcase of it or something. Yeah, but yeah, because if you guys don't know, I did a bunch of
Siege
Seekers back in the day, like 4 or 5 years ago.
And they're great, man. Like when you see the back of this, I wanted more. Like I think I have your other one too, the nacelle that you did. That's better than the Hasbro one, right?
Yeah.
But like, look at this. Look how much it pops. The chair, the nails, it's just perfect for me. It just totally represents me. And look at the back. It's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I was calling her Pinky or fucking. Yeah, but yeah, like it's just like, yeah, like it represents me so much. Even with these nail color and stuff, it's just like in the pink chair. Just like I love her, man. Like I think it's great. This custom job, like you would never see this type of spray paint from Hasbro,
And that one's got like three or four layers of of fade to it. Like
the fade, you would never see that from Hasbro. And like this is clean, man. Like I've inspected it, like how it, like. All the coloring and paint, even on the back of here, like it is like deadly clean. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Because yeah, you were selling them. You had a flux of these going on. The green one's still freaking insane.
The what I really like about that figure is like the color shifting on the wings, because like if you look at the black and the black looks blue at times and stuff, and yeah, I enjoyed making that one for you. That was a lot of fun.
Nice. I appreciate it more. Like it's like it always brings me joy. Like I said, I always got her close. And yeah, it made me like, yeah, it's just cool. Like it's just done so well. And yeah, you did a great job when you're getting these Seekers out.
I appreciate it.
No, it's cool. Like it's so original. Like, you know what I mean? Like Seekers could be any color, but just that fading on there, just really cool.
I think I had, out of all, when I was doing those customs, I think I took a photo, and I think at one point there was like 56, 57, something like that. It was like high 50s of Siege Seekers here in the house. And they were all like custom designs for different people and customers and everything. It was just a massive like wall of Seekers. It was insane.
No, it's cool. Like I said, there's so much to like do. Like, and yeah. Do you have any of yours left, or did you keep some of them, or?
Yeah, I kept the custom Seekers that I made for myself. I kept those.
You did, eh? That's cool.
Yeah. I still have Yellow Jacket from my stop motion series.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Like I have them all. Do
you still have that green one or no?
No, that green one went to, I don't remember who that green one went to, but it was like for there was like a Transformers tabletop, like dice tabletop game. And that was like his character, and they like everybody in the group had like representations of their character except for him.
Yeah.
Thank
you, man, for watching.
So that went to him. I don't remember who it went to. There was at one point I was doing them for like people's birthdays.
Yeah, I remember you did them for like. Did you do one for what's his name in the UK?
Yeah, I did one. I did one for him, and then Ultra Marcus. I did one for him.
Yeah, Ultra Marcus. Yeah,
and then the guys up there at was it Chosen Prime? They did that Silverbolt Seeker. They copied me. Okay, where's my credit, Chosen Prime? Or not? What is it?
Trans, wasn't it? No, it was. It's the guys I collect make toys.
Yeah, the Make Toys Seekers, but like, yeah, not Chosen Prime. Who owns Make Toys now, right?
I know Bart knows the guy. Like one of the guys is Sydney. I know, and Bart knows him. So
all right, well, you have Bart kick Sydney in the balls for stealing my design. Okay, that was my idea. That was my design. All right. Yeah. And if Make Toys, if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it, okay? No, but in all fairness, I will say this: like, if you look, because I know like that was like a joke between us for a while. Was all like, and people were messaging me. They're like, "Oh man, they stole your design or whatever." If you go and you look at the chart, the Seeker chart or whatever, right? Of every Seeker that was ever shown in the cartoon back in the day, the G1 cartoon. That Silverbolt Seeker is in that lineup because at one point there was a Seeker in the background that got miscolored as Silverbolt, and that's what
Faces of Darkness or something.
Yeah, and so I mean, if they're going off the same chart that I went off of, I really, can I really bash on them for doing something? You know what I mean?
And it is a thing, like, you know what I mean? It is like a flip-flop, like, you know what I mean? That does happen, because you got Dirge Colonus in Five Faces of Darkness, right?
Right.
I mean, it did happen, so, I mean, yeah, it's like a chair. Like, anyone can make a chair, in a sense. It's hard to copyright or do that on that, but still, it's just, it's funny. It's a good joke. It's a good...
Yeah, and I always joke about that. When Hasbro did their nacelle based off that Seeker mold, I was a couple live streams, like they stole my design, like because it's just it's a running joke. Like nacelle's not a well-known Seeker, but he's got a cult following, so they're eventually going to do one,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it just
so like, yeah, I can't. Like I said, I'm not too upset. Let me rephrase. I'm not really upset that Make Toys did a Seeker based on my idea that was based on a G1 cartoon miscolor that ACOM did, because ACOM is a shitty animation studio and can't pull their head out of their ass.
ACOM, though, you gotta love them for the lore they brought, though. Dirge Colonus and
the lore that they brought to the Transformers gave them the ability to go on and do The Simpsons for the last 50 fucking years.
Yeah. It's so funny. You got like regular sized Bruticus hanging out with the Combaticons, and it never ends. There's so many things going on, but yeah, it's interesting in the slightest for the lore. But besides that, what a mess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty good for today, I'm guessing. Eh?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good if you're good.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to go all day, but yeah, it's fun. Like I said, we'll think of something else for next week, and yeah, like I said, just keep it going. Like I said, more people have any more ideas or topics for the show, leave them now or in the comments. We'll get into it, and we'll be showing some other stuff off. Like I said, there's more areas to go and deep dive. So
yeah, absolutely. So
I'm excited. Like I said, I'm trying to do more streams, more. It was fun with JJ and TFA, getting some Transformers stuff in there, doing this show, got some other stuff planned. We're always, me and you in our chat, we're always thinking of new ideas too to bring. So I mean, yeah, it's just nice to be back and on,
Yeah, I get that.
In a regular fashion. So yeah, anyways, thank you for everyone that showed up in chat. E-Man, we had Ninja Bill hanging out like the whole time, Web, Puddles, Lots of people were showing up. My mom, Tracy. So yeah, nice little gathering of people today, which is great. Always nice to see everyone. Selling, I can't remember say that guy's name, but Grievek. But yeah, it's nice to see everyone, and yeah, have a good week. And yeah, the weekend's coming up, and Hump Day today.
Hump Day.
And yeah, getting some stuff ready for the rest of the week. But yeah, take care. And yeah, do you have anything else you want to wrap up?
No, that's pretty much it. Take care of yourself, take care of everybody, and that's
We'll see you next Wednesday. Hump Day, baby.
Yeah, we ran it back again. Danni Nput, yeah, you tapped in. From the shelf to the screen, that's the life we live. Collecting chaos, yeah, you know what it is. Talk that tall, let the minutes slide. One more attention before we say goodbye. Same time, same vibe, yeah, we'll be right here. More heat, more figs, yeah, the next one near. Danni Nput, yeah, you know the name. Toy talk chaos, yeah, we run the game.